Hey guys, I want to update you on my 25-week ultrasound and visit with my prenatal doctor. So let's get into that. So here we are. I'm getting very big. He moves a lot. I'm scared that he's gonna be a big baby. They are already measuring him, or he's weighing in at 1 pound 13 ounces at 25 weeks, and that's almost 2 pounds, you guys. Like, I don't know if that's normal, but it sounds like a big baby, and I'm scared. Okay, so I transitioned to my room because it's Super Bowl Sunday, and yeah, so there's a lot of noise out there. But I had my ultrasound and my appointment with the maternal fetal medicine doctor this past Friday. And I'm always so excited to see my baby, you know, first of all, maternal fetal medicine are doctors that specialize in high-risk pregnancies. Anything that can jeopardize or cause harm, or maybe potentially cause harm to a pregnancy or the mother. And so that could be due to age, which that's why I'm being seen. I am over the age of 35. That's when it starts. And I'm actually 39 years old. And this is my baby number 3. It's another boy, you guys. I'm wearing blue. So it's a boy number 3, and his name is going to be Giovanni. I can't wait to introduce you guys to him. And I'm hoping that I can record some of that so we can have like a little birth story. I've always wanted to do that for the boys and I never got to. So anyways, I went to see the doctor. Everything looks good. The baby is measuring great. Like I said, he's weighing in at 1 pound 13 ounces. He's almost 2 pounds. And he's in the 45th percentile. So basically that means like out of 100 babies, he's like the 45th biggest baby. So he's still on the smaller side, but I usually have small babies. Jaylon was like 6 pounds, 6 ounces or something. And then Jordan was born early because I had COVID and they had to emergency section him out at 33 weeks. So he was only 4 pounds, like 6 ounces, I think. But I don't know. I have to like look back at Jaylon and see at 25 weeks roughly how much did he weigh. I'm like super curious. I hear my kids screaming. I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's doing well. I'm doing good. Baby is growing great. I will have another ultrasound in 6 weeks. And he said that if everything's doing good and baby looks good, that will be my last ultrasound, which makes me a little sad. But we might get one of those like 40 ones out here because I love those pictures. I love when they do that. So anyways, the doctor asked me if I had talked to my OB because I also have an OB. I have a regular OB and I have my maternal fetal medicine doctor, which is a specialist for high-risk pregnancies. And he asked that, did you talk to your doctor about giving birth early? And I said, oh yeah, I noticed in your notes that you said to deliver at 38 weeks, 39 weeks. And he said, yeah, you know, because I'm over the age of 35, you're more likely to get preeclampsia. And that's basically like high blood pressure. I will put a list right here of what that entails. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous for you. It's dangerous for the baby. And he said also, because of that, that is why they're going to be delivering me early. And I told him, well, yeah, I know I did mention that to her. And I told her I do want to do a vaginal birth. That is the birth plan I want. I want to go back to that because with my firstborn, I was able to do that. And I loved the bonding. I loved the skin to skin and nursing him right away. And I want that moment back because with Jordan, because I had COVID and I wasn't able to breathe, they had to intubate me and take him out by emergency C-section. I will post a link here or here. And you guys can click that if you want to watch that. There's gonna be a couple pictures, but I couldn't record. Like, I was almost gonna die. It was really, really crazy. So he said that I might not be able to do it vaginally. I am most likely gonna have to deliver by C-section, which I was holding it in, but I did eventually start crying in front of him because it was really important to me to get that intimate moment with Giovanni, our third child. Like, I really wanted that. And, you know, they said that Joelle can be obviously there with me. They'll put a curtain up, of course. I've seen these done. They'll do skin to skin for about 1 minute while the placenta drains. So they're going to clamp it and make sure that he gets all the nutrients from the placenta before they cut it. And so it's gonna be really short, and then they're gonna have to stitch me up. But you guys, I don't want to get cut open. It's not what I wanted. Like, I was a mess. Like, after I left after I got out of the room, I went to the bathroom, I cried some more. I had to like regain my like strength to go back outside because I just wanted to bawl. Like, for me, it hurts on different levels because it's taking the intimacy away from it. It's bringing up bad memories from COVID and being in the hospital at that horrible moment in my life, and it was scary, and I'm scared, and I think I'm more at peace with it now because I'm not crying as much. Like, I feel okay right now talking to you guys. And I know there's nothing wrong with a C-section, okay? I just want to say that there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want and they give that to you, that's good. It's just not what I wanted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted that whole experience with him. So he's like, oh, if you're really adamant, you can, like, we could push it off, or like you can try to do it vaginally. But he said there's only so much they can do with medicine, and it's like in the high 90s that I'm most likely gonna have to have a C-section. And I told the doctor that, you know, I don't want to be selfish or make the wrong choice. I trust the doctors, that's why I go to them, and if that's what they're recommending, then that's what should be done. So if that is the way it goes, I'm gonna try to go vaginally, and hopefully it progresses, because, you know, God is my ultimate physician and he can do whatever he wants, right? Like, he can make anything happen. But if it's not part of God's will, then it's okay too, you know. So right now I am just trying to educate myself, because like I said, even though I've had a C-section with Jordan, my second son, I was intubated for 4 days after, and I was in the hospital for a total of 12 days. So I was able to heal. I didn't have to go through the soreness or the pain. By the time I was awake, everything was good, and I felt good. I was just a little bit sore. So, you know, ultimately I trust the doctors. God gives us doctors, you know, he's gonna be working through them, and I know everything's gonna be okay. It just makes me really nervous, but I know that at the end of the day, it's gonna be good. When I got home, Joel could tell I was crying, and he was very concerned, and, you know, I just told him, don't worry, everything's okay. I just want to let you know, like, this is what he said. And he was very supportive. And, you know, he says it's not going to take away the beauty from having our son. You're still going to have that little bit of time, and then he'll be brought to the room and everything. And I know that it just makes me sad because it's not what I wanted. And I didn't realize that when you're going to be delivering early like this, because of a possible complication, that kind of goes out the window, I'm sorry. So I don't know, it's new to me still. I'm a third-time mom and it's still new to me. So I'm just trying to educate myself. I'm looking up videos and like what to expect. It's super weird. It's super weird to say, oh yeah, I had a C-section last time, but I don't know I was asleep. I have no idea. So if you guys have anything that you can tell me, any guidance or what you went through with your C-section, I would love to hear from you. Drop me a comment, tell me how it was for you. Like, I'm just looking for prayers and for support, and mostly prayers. But that is my update. I cannot wait to show you baby boy Giovanni. Isn't he cute? I am so excited to meet him, and I am a little happy I get to meet him a couple weeks earlier. He will be full term at 38 weeks, so good things await. I thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. I love you all, and I will talk to you again soon. We'll keep updating you. Peace.